All right, we are at Oshkosh 2025, and I am super excited, as always, like I say on all my videos apparently. We're going to look at the Highwing Sonex here. This is the very first model Highwing you guys have produced, and Mark is going to give us kind of the rundown on it, so let's get to it.
Yeah, good morning. Thanks for being our first interview of the day. This is the new Sonex Highwing, the very first prototype, and we're extremely excited to have it here in finished form this year. We had just the fuselage here last year for people to try on. It's the same airframe, same aircraft, just finished now. This is an airplane that we've only been flying for a few hours so far, but they've been great hours. The performance has been really good. The handling is excellent. We've had really great experience with the UL Power UL350IS engine in here as far as cooling goes. So we've really not had to mess around with the cooling or the engine at all. We've been able to just get numbers off the airplane, which is great. The airplane has hit all of our expected benchmarks in terms of what we expected it to do, what we hoped it would do. So we were really pleased with it. Just a quick overview for those that aren't aware. It is a 1,500-pound gross weight airplane. Empty weight right now, as it sits, is just shy of 820 pounds. We don't have our 5-gallon aux wing tanks installed yet, and you can see we have the short aerobatic wing tips on. So our empty weight on this airplane, once we have all that equipment installed this fall, is going to be in the 825-pound range, maybe a little less. So we're expecting that with heavier engine installations, tricycle gear configuration, things like that, and paint, customer airplanes will be trending up in the 850 range. But still a tremendous amount of useful load with 1,500 pounds gross.
Yeah, that is. And so the UL Power, you said, is this like a 130 horsepower engine?
130 horsepower engine, and we are providing motor mounts for all the 4-cylinder UL Power engines, as well as Rotax, Jabiru 3300, and our own AeroV engines as well. So as we get further into flight testing, we'll be doing reduced power testing, reduced power climb, and reduced power cruise to simulate the smaller engines all the way on down to 80 horsepower. My feeling is that you're going to want 100 horsepower or more in the engine, so anything AeroV turbo on up is going to be what most people are going to want in this.
All right. So on one of the big questions people ask is, what's the speed? Because I mean, you guys build efficient, more faster kit planes. Right. So what are you seeing? So you've flown this for the first time just earlier this month, right?
Yeah, we did, and so we need to repitch the prop. We need a couple more inches of prop. So the speed numbers aren't quite to their full potential yet. But so far at 2,500 feet, we've been limited this month with just cloud cover as far as getting up into the higher altitudes. We've trued out at 160 miles an hour at max continuous RPM. We did a brief wide open throttle level flight run, and we were truing out at 170 miles an hour.
And that's with the prop that's not really
not quite the right prop yet. So we'll be interested to see when we get the new prop what our cruise numbers look like. But the good news is that they're going to be fast, and the performance on even the smaller engines is still going to be very Sonex-like, quite good performance.
What kind of I'm always interested. How slow can you fly? What were you seeing at that end?
Yeah, so we did some test flight of stall numbers solo so far in this configuration, and we were stalling with flaps out at 46 miles an hour. And we were right around 50 with flaps up.
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
I mean, mid-40s,
Absolutely. So we've always prided ourselves on having a really wide speed ratio from stall speed to max speed. VNE on the airplane is 200 miles an hour. It is, of course, aerobatic, cantilevered wing. You don't see Tundra tires on this like every other Highwing that's on the field this week.
Yeah.
So we're just, we're doing things the Sonex way.
Yeah. What do you think about the guy that wants to dip into some of that speed and still be in the 40s, and maybe they want to throw some 26 on there at some point?
Hey,
I saw something floating around the experimental aircraft channel, Brian.
Yeah.
Just kind of a joke, but
Right.
What do you think if someone wanted to do that? Would you be like absolutely just stay away from it?
No, I mean, it's an experimental airplane. People can do what they want with their own home built. It'll certainly impact performance if they're not worried about the top speed. Then yeah, fine.
So you are taking kit orders right now?
Yeah, we are. So we've been running what we call a kit reservation deposit, basically pre-order system since February.
Okay.
And we're up right around 74 of those folks right now. And since we announced the pricing earlier this week, and are here for the show, we're able to take more of those pre-orders for people that want to wait and see as we release more flight test information. And for people who are just ready to go and want to get going, we can take full orders as well. Our anticipation is that we'll be shipping the first parts at the end of the year. And lots more to come after the show and this fall as we get more testing done. Things like our static load testing, which we do with every new airframe. We'll get into the aerobatics testing, and of course we have a tricycle gear example to build as well, which will be starting this fall.
You mentioned that a few minutes ago. So you're going to do a conventional and tricycle models.
Just like the Sonex, a builder can opt for either tail dragger or tri-gear. This is no different in that respect.
Okay. All right. Well, it's exciting. Very exciting. I'm looking forward to seeing more of these out there. And I would say maybe in the next year, someone can maybe actually get a kit and be building these.
I mean, so we'll have the first kits shipping to the earliest deposit holders that are in line. Again at the end of the year and early part of next year. So anybody brand new who has no deposit with us right now, they'd be looking at maybe a year from now to be getting their kit.
Okay.
So we have a very adjustable seating system here. So notice first thing when you open the door, the Sonex the Sonex Highwing is the same height off the ground as a regular Sonex. So it's an easy airplane to get in and out of, just like your car. So that really appeals to the older, aging pilot population, the people that don't necessarily want to climb up on a wing anymore to get Sonex-like performance. The seats are adjustable and folding, so you can fold the seats. They have the adjustable seat back positions that we see in other airplanes, a lot of other kit designs. The seat back is also adjustable in terms of where you hinge it. So you'll notice that both of these seats are in the aftmost hinge position, but you can actually move it 2 inches forward to this station. So you can accommodate both a very tall pilot as well as shorter pilots.
Okay.
The other thing you'll notice too is that we have 3 control stick receptacles here. So you can actually do traditional dual sticks, one stick between each pilot's legs, or the center stick like we have here, which is obviously much easier to get in and out of the airplane. They're very modular. You can change them between flights. Someone who really wants the stick between their legs but wants the ease of getting in and out without the stick can even just install the stick after they get in the airplane.
Yeah, so you have, looks like electric flaps.
Yeah, electric flaps and big baggage compartment.
That baggage area, that's what I was going to mention next.
Yeah, so we'll eventually have like a, kind of a back wall to that baggage compartment for folks. But a lot of capacity in there. Depending on how you work the weight and balance them, you could be up to 90 pounds of baggage in the back, depending on how the rest of the airplane is loaded.
Okay.
You'll see up here the fuel valves. They're marked in-op right now. All the plumbing is in, but we're just waiting for the tooling for the rotationally molded aux tanks and the wings to be done. They're just 5 gallons a side, combined with the conventional Sonex 20-gallon header tank, so we have 30 gallons total fuel capacity.
Okay.
And then, of course, we have our dual-screen 10-inch Dynon avionics suite that was so graciously furnished by them for us. and it's way more instrumentation than you need in an airplane like this, but it sure is cool, and you can go anywhere from this at the extreme end to very, very simple instrumentation, and you can really build this airplane on a budget. Our kit price is $39,000. We figure with a very basic avionics, just DVFR, use your cell phone for GPS, handheld radio wired into your headsets for radio, and like an Aero V turbo engine. Build costs on this start around $61,000.
Okay. Yeah, and you can have fun doing it, and you can have everything new.
That's right, absolutely.
If anyone needs any more information, obviously they can go to
sonexaircraft.com. Come here to the booth in the home built display area. I should put a shout out that we are also doing factory tours this week because we're located right across the field. So come to our booth and ask about a tour if you're interested.
Okay. All right. Well, I appreciate it, Mark, and we're going to put some more close-up photos. I love to put close-up photos and clips of aircraft that we look at as if you are here yourself, so there's going to be more of that just here in a second. You're probably seeing it right now. But, yeah, again, thanks for your time, Mark, and have an awesome Oshkosh week.
All right, you too.
All right.